Hi friends, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Debra's Money Journey. I thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for joining me today. I'm getting ready to work on my retirement, my investing savings. I use this binder to stuff envelopes. I do savings challenges and then I stuff those amounts in the envelopes. Now when I finish the challenges, or once a month, I take the funds out and I go ahead and I either deposit that in my high yield savings account, or I will put the money in my checking account so I can transfer it to one of my investment platforms. And I have been doing that, but I have not done that in a couple of months. So I need to do that because this is really a cash stuffing for the month of June and I'm a little behind. So I want to get caught up on my savings. This is a very important goal of mine this year, to save over $10,000 in my investments and retirement. So when I say retirement, I really mean my investment accounts, because I'm using those funds for my retirement. And so that is what I'm doing. So I save money through using savings challenges. When I finish the challenge or when the month is over, then that money gets invested, because I want to make sure that money is being used and that it's growing. And I am behind, so I have to stuff this, but I'm getting ready to unstuff it, and then I'll send all of those funds to my account. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is enjoying their July and having a wonderful summer season and staying cool, because again, it's hot everywhere, and I know that this is great weather, but in some places it's miserable weather. So I hope that you're on the other side of that and that you're enjoying your summer though. Okay, everybody, so this is my binder. I'm gonna kind of rush through this today because I want to work in this and then I want to unstuff it. Okay, so this is how much money I have for the month of June. This is what I saved to go into this binder. I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 95, 500, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay, I have $546. It is exciting to see all of that money, and especially knowing that that money is going to work for my future. Okay, so the Girl Boss Challenge, I already finished that. It was a savings book. I finished the book, and most of the money has been already deposited and invested, but I'm going to go ahead and count this towards the end, okay? All right, my next challenge is the Sloth Challenge. It comes from Lisa Grateful Me. All right, guys, so if you look, the Sloth Savings Challenge, you can save $4,200. And that is why I chose this challenge, because I want to save as much as I can for my retirement. Now, I already colored in the numbers I'm saving. So I colored in all of the sixes. There were 18 of them, okay? And so all of that equaled $108. And so that is how much money I am going to be adding to this challenge. But we're at the 6-month mark. I'm not halfway finished, but I think I've put a pretty nice dent in this challenge. And the numbers are going to start getting bigger, and I'm going to need more money. But this is a great challenge when you have a larger savings goal. I love this one. Okay, I need $108, so that's 105, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's count how much money I am going to be unstuffing. Okay, this envelope has 100, 200, 300, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 340. That is excellent. I love that number, and I love it even more that it's going to be going towards my retirement savings. Now, when I talk about my retirement, I'm putting this money, a chunk of it is going to my Roth IRA, because I can save $8,000 a year because of my age. I can save more money. And so this year I am setting aside money every paycheck. I usually set aside about $150 when I get paid, and it goes to my Roth. I'm at least hoping I can get close to $4,000. I would be happy with that. All right, the next challenge is Save 2025. And this beautiful challenge comes from the Almost Organized Owl, and everybody, at least that I know, is doing this. It's a great way to save $2,025, which is another nice amount to save. She also has one that you can save $225. So if you're low income, don't get discouraged. You can still save money. And you have to start somewhere. I remember the days I only had change to save. I just didn't have any cash because my expenses were so high and I didn't make a lot of money. And so I just saved my coins and put $1 or $2 in there every once in a while. And sometimes that money really helped me through some tough times. I was glad that I saved it. Okay, so today I am going to be marking off the 27, then I have 30 here. I have 3, 22, 24, 21, 13, 26, and 29. I just realized I should have made that green. I didn't want it to be pink. I wanted it to be green. Messing up my aesthetic here. I think that'll be okay. The green will take care of it. But anyway, I have checked off those, and I'm going into the month of July. I would say I already have a good head start, so I'm ahead on this savings. And so for all of those, the 27, the 33, 22, 24, 29, 26, 13, and 21, that is a total of $195. So I'm going to be adding that amount: 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 5. Okay. So let me see what's in here, and then I'll tell you how much money I have saved. In my 2025 savings, I have a total of 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. Okay, $461. Wow, that is great. That is amazing. So this cute little savings book comes from Snow Gardener 307 Budgets. I'm trying to find the front cover because the front cover is hiding. Where is it? Is this it? Nope. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is the front and back cover. It's The Life of a Duck Named What? And this is a savings challenge book that you can get from Snow Gardener 307 Budgets. So today I'm going to work on this page, and it's called What the Leak. And so there are some big giant leaky, what is it, like raindrops or drops coming in. And so I am just going to make every raindrop worth $5 and save up that amount and put some color on the other ones. I'll have to go back and color these in. I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, put a little color on them. Okay, so again, each drop is worth 5. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I'm adding $60 to this savings. Isn't that cute? What the Leak. 20, 40, 60. Okay, this challenge has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 75. Pretty good. $175 in my What the Duck savings. And it's the road to 20K. So you can save $20,000 by using this small little handy dandy savings book. This comes from the Almost Organized Owl, and this is one of my favorites. I love this little compact book. It is wonderful. So today there's a page I'm working on. It's this one here. It's the little, you have the, what is it? Just different icons from the beach, okay? And so there's a crab right here. So let's go ahead and color that in. Now each of these icons, it's worth $50. I'm only gonna color in one of them today. So $50 this one gets. Okay, we got our $50. Let's see how much money we have saved so far. All right, in the 20K challenge, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, $295. So this is the doozy, this savings challenge book. It has enough challenges in here for me, probably for the next 3 or 4 years. That's how many are in here. Okay, so I'm doing the month-to-month savings. I will save $1,000 when I finish, and each month I'm saving, you know, between $75, $85 per month. So for the month of June, I'm gonna save $85. And then I'm going to work on the June challenge, okay? Let's just put a little X and color those butterflies in. Okay, I need $85, 60, 70, 80, and 5. Okay, $85. I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna go to the page that I have marked for the month of June. Okay, so this is the June bug savings. On each of these icons, this is like a little unicorn horse, and I don't know, that's a little duck or something, but there's a couple of cars here, and then there's a little unicorn girl. And so I added everything up, it's 38, okay? So that's how much these add up to, $38. Okay, great, I finished the month of June. So the whole June page is finished, and so I can move on to July. All right, so I said I needed $38, let's count. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, clearly I have more money. So let's just do 38. 20, 10, 20, 30, 5, 38. Okay. Which tells me I have $10 left. And I think I'm gonna put this in the Sloth and just color in one of the 10s so that all the money gets used. Okay, so I was able to save in the butterfly challenge 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Wow. Okay, $345. And like I said, I'm going to add that $10 to the Sloth challenge just because I can. Because this one is going to take so long to finish. And so that is going to help. Okay. So that's my Sloth challenge. There's a 10 right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this out the way. Just slightly. Okay, put this money here. Guys, I have a lot of money. Wow. I am gonna have a wonderful investment month for the month of, it's June, but it's gonna be invested in July. But I'm really excited because this money is going to all be invested and put into either my Roth or in my investment accounts, one of the 4. I'm going to make sure all 4 accounts get some of the funds. Okay, I did one of the 10s, so now I have even more money. Now for the fun part, I'm going to unstuff this binder, and we are going to see how much money is in here and how much money is going to our savings accounts and our investments. I love the way that Savings Challenges has changed and transformed my life and my savings game. I have been able to save more money by doing this than I've ever in my life. And I just want people to understand I'm not making it up. I mean, this is the honest truth. I used to be, I've always been a saver, but I never saved as much as I'm saving now. And I just think it's because there's a little more focus, there's more intention, and I want to hit those goals and finish those challenges, and that helps me save more money. All right, guys, I've taken all the money out of here. This binder is empty. I'm going to move it aside. And look at all this cash. So I have a big stack of cash, really big, that needs to be organized. I'm gonna organize this. So I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna organize it so I can count this money and let you know how much money is going to my savings. Wow, okay, so all of this money is going to my savings and investment accounts. All right, let's count the money, guys. How much money do I have here? I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So it's 500. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy calculator. So it's 500. Then I have the 20s. Let me put the rest down. Okay, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 50, 60, 80, one. Is that 1,000? Oh my gosh, guys. Let me count this again because I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so let me count it again. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. I have 300. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. So that's another 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. That's another 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I had this much money, guys. Wow. I had no idea I had this much money in here. This is amazing. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. $50 in $10 bills. Okay, and then I have the fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So $125 in fives. And then I have my ones left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh my gosh. Can you believe I saved $1,696? Wow, this is amazing. I had no idea I had this much money saved. This is crazy. Wow, this is a really nice amount to put towards my savings, my investing, my retirement accounts. I am very happy with this. I mean, this is going to be a huge boost to my Roth IRA. It's going to be a huge boost to my investment accounts. So I am so happy this money is going back to the bank. It's going to be deposited and it's going to get to work for me for my retirement. But this right here is amazing. I'm blown away at the amount of money I have here that I saved over the last 3 months. This is great. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for joining me. If you're working on a goal, don't give up. Please keep going. It will work out and you will finish and you will accomplish what you set out to do. But you have to keep going, okay? I have faith in you. All right, everybody, I appreciate you all for being here. Thanks to all my friends, my new friends. Thank you for checking in on me. You all are the best. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.